Hello friends, welcome back. I am Maddie and this is Floating Funds. Today we are working on my month ahead binder. Super pumped for it. I honestly cannot believe how quickly we are getting this thing filled up, and it just feels so good because I mean, this is a big goal. This is a big goal, but we're just taking, you know, bite-sized pieces out of it and we're just doing the thing. That way we can try and get this thing done. And I just can't wait to see this fully funded. It's gonna be awesome. I want to show you guys something. So this week we took Monday and Tuesday off of doing anything and everything. I didn't do anything YouTube. My husband was off of work because it's his weekend, and then we didn't do anything around the house except for we just did Harry Potter marathon, and we did some crafts, and we had like this huge charcuterie board that my husband made, and it was just full of all the different things that you could think of, and like it just felt very Harry Potter-esque, you know, because like we had the M&Ms that matched the colors of the houses and all that stuff. We took Piper, our daughter, our 5-year-old. She took the test to see what house she was in, and she is a Hufflepuff, just like her mama. And I'm a little surprised by that because sometimes I'm like, she's definitely a Slytherin. But it was fun to see that. She made her own little broom for her to ride around the house in, and then we all made these, and I'm so proud of them. They're those little, it's the Monster Book of Monsters, so we just made these little tiny journals, which I'm like, it's the dorkiest little thing. Am I going to use this? 100%. I'm going to make sure that I use it. And yes, I know that they only had 3 eyes, but I needed symmetrical. So this one has 4 eyes, and it's just so, they were so cute. So this was sitting over here, and so I just had to show you guys. We just had the best time with that. But we are going to go ahead and get into this because this is my like super short, sweet, get to the point video. So we are doing my Dance into Savings. This is a challenge that you can find over on my Ko-Fi. It is free to my members, and I think it's like $7 for anybody else. And so this will save you $1,600, and it is $1,600 because I made this specifically with our family in mind, and that is how much we need to cover just our basic bills every single month. And so we're trying to get a month ahead with this. And so it is broken up into 12 different sections, so you can just do one section a month and then have this done by the end of the year. Or you can do like what we are doing, and we are pushing all of our extra money into this so that we can try and get this done as soon as possible. And as you can tell, we already have 3 different sections done, which is so fun, and I officially have my fully funded in them, which is it just makes them look so stinking cute. I love these fully funded. And so today we are actually going to be bringing in 50, 60, 75, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92. Now we don't have any 2s at the ends of any of these, so we're going to just be putting $2 back in here, and it can sit in here and just kind of accrue until eventually we might have enough to fill up, you know, one of the $5 slots or whatnot. So I said that we have 92, so I'm just going to put, let me grab this bad boy out. I'm going to put 90 in here, and then we're going to see, I'm going to see if I can't finish up most of this. So let's see, we have minus 25, minus 35, minus 20. Okay, and then we can find a 10 and we can fill that one out. Do we have open 10 spots? Yes, okay. So we're going to go ahead and fill up this section and get this one finished, which is super exciting as well. These like to stick into these binders or these envelopes. I hate these envelopes. I need to just change them out because they're going to destroy these, but for right now, oh well. All right, so we're going to go ahead and color in all of these, and then we will count to make sure that we have 130. Each section saves you a different amount. Some of them are the same, but for the most part, they're all different. And that is just so that you can kind of choose if you want to work on a bigger one or a smaller one, and they are not in ascending or descending order. It's just random save amounts. Okay, so we need to put the 90 in here. So let's take out these 2, and I'm just going to tuck these up into the front so that way we can use them at a different time. And then let's pull all this out, and we're going to count everything to make sure we end up with 130. I have so many ones, guys. I need to condense, which what we're going to end up doing is I will end up pulling all of these out, and then we will put a placeholder in there, and then this will all go into my bank with the rest that we have already saved, and it will help us to accrue some interest on it. So we have 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 5, 10, 15, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Okay, I'm gonna have more. How do I have that? 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. Maybe this was supposed to be 140. Did I miscount something? That's also a possibility. Let me add this up because I may have gotten that one wrong. So we have 40. Oh, wait, I had extra 10 in here. Okay, yeah. I was only supposed to do like 80 in there, right? Okay, yeah. So let's take out one of the 10s. That's what it was. Okay, I was like, I'm going crazy. So yeah, that was 140. So minus 10 is now 130. So we have officially fully funded this, and I am going to take out 100 of this, and let me make sure I have a prop holder. I do. So I'm going to go ahead and put this one in there. That way I don't forget that there's still money in this one, even though I'm going to put the fully funded in there. So we have 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. So we're going to take out the 100, and we'll leave the rest. Let me do this actually. I'm sorry. Let's take out the 10 here. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, and then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And let's do a 5 over here, because I'd rather us have $30 like this rather than all of those ones in this envelope, just because it makes it too thick if I do it any other way. Okay, so we have this one done. So let's do that. I'm going to set this aside. Sorry if you hear my printer. It decided it's going to go ahead and start doing some sort of thing. I don't know. And then let's find, let me see. I have one back here we were already working on, and there is a 10 on it. Okay, perfect. So let's go ahead and do another 10 on there, and then we will put the money in there, and that will be a little closer to being finished on this one, which is exciting. So this money came from, we did a challenge, and at the end of June we did, like, I did reallocation, and it some of the money came from that, and then the rest of the money came from, I have a side hustle of cleaning an Airbnb, and so it was just a little bit of money from that, which I have a couple more cleanings that I'm going to be doing this month, which is very exciting because that's going to, like I said, immediately go into here, which is so, oh, I'm just excited. So we're going to go ahead and mark this one off. Our section 3 is complete. Wow, we already have 4 sections done, and we just started this last month. That's amazing. So how exciting is that? This is so much fun. All right, and I'm going to take out my fully funded. That way I can put it in there with the extra little change. I think I need to make some of those like what Kimmy has on Beijing Girl Budgets, where she has like the little slips you can put in that say, you know, how much it's supposed to be. Actually, I don't need to do that because fully funded would mean I have the 130. So I'm going to go ahead and put all of this into the bank. Okay, I'm sorry. I just made everything very confusing. I'm doing this late at night, and so I don't function well at night. I don't function well in the morning either. So I guess I just don't function very well in general. I think that's what, you know, my conclusion was. And I don't know why I'm struggling so hard with this. Oh, come on. Come on. All right, there we go. All right, and so this is now officially fully funded. We have our first 3 challenges here fully funded. And then we have our number 11 back here, also fully funded. So there we go. How fun, how neat, how exciting. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. All right, well guys, that was my super short and sweet and to the point video. Thank you guys so much for being here. I hope you guys are having a great start to Christmas in July. And until next time, I hope you guys will continue to float on and continue to save. Bye, friends.